Hello, people. Go away. Go away. Go away. All of you. All of you. Go away. Shoo. Shoo. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I got some coffee with me this time. You believe it? It says believe on it, despite the fact that it's June. June. It's June. Alright. So, been a minute. I know. I apologize. I'm also late. I'm streaming an hour late earlier than I usually do. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to. I promise. But, you know. Fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball, as us Gen Z kids say. Global warming? Fuck it, we ball. Worker exploitation? Fuck it, we ball. That's just how we do here. That's just how we do here. That's just how we do here. Alright. Now, what are we doing today? Well, if you read that title of the stream, you'd know. Obviously. Duh. We are doing another tier list stream. Yay! Let's go! Let's go! I totally didn't just do 2 of these, like, in the last, 2 weeks. No, sir! No, sir! Products shall release until morale improves. Let's go! Alright. Full disclaimer, alright? Full disclaimer real quick. Full disclaimer. I have never played an Assassin's Creed game in my entire life. Never. Never. So, it's totally possible that there's supposed to be some, cool reference here that I'm just not gonna get. Alright? There might be something that's like, oh, the reason this person's card does this is because of that part in the game. Alright? I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for not experiencing every piece of media ever related versus Beyond. Okay? I'm sorry. So please, just know that my opinions will not be based on, oh, look at how cool that one thing is, because he did that one part in the game when Socrates nay-nayed in front of Ezio. Oh, that's so cool. So, you're not gonna get that. I'm sorry, alright? But, regardless, we're still gonna rank him. We're still gonna rank him, alright? So, let's jump into it, guys. Let's just jump into it, guys. Let's just jump into it, guys. Alright. Starting off strong. We got the Capitoline Triad. 10 mana. 10 mana. Wonderful 10 mana. Ugh. For a legendary god artificer creature. They've got those who came before. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each historic card in your graveyard. Reminder, historic cards are artifacts, legendaries, and sagas. Then they've got exile any number of historic cards from your graveyard with 12 mana value 30 or greater. You get an emblem. Kind of fucking wild, just saying. You get an emblem with creatures you control at base power and toughness 9/9. I'm pretty sure this is the first ever, non-artifact legend creature that's not an Eldrazi. I think. I'm pretty sure. Costing less for each historic card in your graveyard, and you need those. You need historic cards in your graveyard to get the emblem. At all, right? So I mean, you can just play all of the 0 mana stack artifacts, like Mishra's Bauble or Urza's Bauble, just to make this thing's cost less. Seems pretty good to me. Just reduce their cost for free for 0 mana, and not even down a card, because Mishra's Bauble and Urza's Bauble draw you a card when you cast them. So you got exile. 30 is a lot, dude. 30 is a lot. I mean, you could exile 6 5-drops or 10 3-drops. Then again, colorless does actually get a pretty high number of ways to self-mill, I think. Mesmeric Orb. There's Keening Stone if you want to play that. There's Millstone. Actually, wait, is that even good? Do you play that in this deck? I don't think you do, actually. Is Millstone only opponent? It might be, actually. Hang on. It might be. Is Millstone only opponent? No, even if it is, it's gotta be like... Oh, no, not Millstone. Sorry. That's the goofy one. That's the cringe one. Sorry. But yeah, share a color in your color list. Never mind. No, ignore everything I just said. That was a terrible recommendation. Terrible recommendation. Bro, having an emblem in the command zone is kind of nuts. That's kind of wild. Even if like you maybe are not able to go super wide in color lists to get like a massive payoff for the 9/9 change, I think it's still kind of nuts, right? Especially with like counter creatures. You know, you play like a I don't know, a Walking Ballista, right? It'll be an 11/11 instead of a 9/9 because of the counters. It's actually so relevant, actually. I don't know. I really don't know. They seem cool. Emblem is kind of nuts, but you're encouraged to play just like artifact, like self-mill. You're encouraged to play self-mill in colorless, which is actually pretty cool. It's a pretty unique take. I don't think I've seen it before for colorless commanders. I'm gonna say... I'll say B tier. A nice solid B tier for now. They totally might go up or down based on how these other people stack up. But for now, I think she's I keep saying she because they're like girls, but there's 3 of them there. They seem like a unique strategy. It's self-mill and colorless. It's a strategy I haven't really seen before in Colorless Commander, and it's not just Eldrazi Stompy Go Burr, right? I think they're cool. Next up, we got Layla Hassan. 3 and a white for a legendary human assassin creature with first strike. When Layla Hassan enters battlefield, and whenever one or more assassins you control deal combat damage to a player, return target historic card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. So, how many assassins are in white? Mono white, for that matter. How many assassins are there? Ah! Okay! Okay! Alrighty! Cool! There you go! Into D tier. Not F tier, because, I mean, you can just play her as, like, a mono white blink deck. And you can blink her and keep recurring your artifacts and legends, right? Don't play assassin with her, guys. I mean, there's changelings too, I guess, but that's cringe. All right, playing changelings to make your Kindred deck work is cringe, in my opinion. I don't like that. I don't enjoy doing that. She's fine. Not much to say there. She's recursion in the command zone, I guess. Whatever. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Next up, we got Senyu, Keen-Eyed Protector. 1 white for a legendary Bird Scout creature. Bird Scout. Bird Scout. That's a unique... That's fun to say, a Bird Scout. I'll cast my Bird Scout. It's like Girl Scout, but cooler, because it's a bird. That's awesome. That's so cool. 2/1 Flying Vigilance. Tap, exile Senyu. You gain 2 life and scry, too. Okay. When a legendary creature control attacks and isn't blocked, if Senyu's exile, put it onto a battlefield attacking. Oh. That's actually really interesting. That's actually really interesting. So, you're playing mono white legends, right? You're 2 mana commander, right? 2 mana. It's really cheap. Flying creature. Just lets you gain 2 life and scry 2 every turn. That's some pretty deep... Why did my camera just autofocus? Excuse me? Hang on. Because that's on. Oh. Fixed it. Sorry. So, Mono White Legends, I honestly want to say there's, like, already some commanders of Mono White that encourage you to do that, play Mono White Legends, but I could be wrong. I don't know, man. Scrying 2 every turn honestly seems like deceptively good. Like, it sounds cringe, but like when you actually put it into practice, it seems like it might be really good. I mean, just a legendary creature has to attack in general. That's it. Not. Oh no, isn't blocked. Okay, so okay, all right. Did not get blocked. Plus, to get some life cushion as well. I don't know. There is part of me that thinks maybe it's easier said than done to make sure a legend can attack and connect every turn to keep getting the scry value. Then again, your mono white, I feel like there's probably a decent enough selection of flying legendary creatures in mono white. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm gonna say C tier, I think, for now. I've tried playing mono white so many times in the past, and I'm never happy. Every time, I'm just not happy with how it turns out. Maybe I'm just a bad mono white deck builder, to be honest, but it's really hard to say how good Senu is, I think. Next up, we got loads, thank you. Next up, we got Evie Fry, 1 blue, partner with Jacob Fry. Who is this? Who is Jacob Fry? I don't know. No. Jacob Fry. 1 Jacob Fry. Alright, cool. Alright, so we got Evie Fry and Jacob Fry. I assume they're siblings. Evie Fry has pay 1 and tap to draw a card, then discard a card. When you discard a creature card this way, target creature control can't block this turn. Okay, so it's a block stopper with some card selection. Cool. Decent. Whenever 1 or more assassins you control do a combat damage to a player, exile up to 1 target assassin card or card with free running from your graveyard. If you do copy it, you may cast the copy. Okay. So we're blue-black assassins. Evie Fry lets you discard your assassin creatures to get something unblockable, and then Jacob Fry lets you get them back to cast with their ability. So you can always connect every turn. And then in that case, it's card advantage, because you just cast a card you discarded, so you're just getting to draw a card every turn. I like the synergy. I want to say assassins are really not good creature type. I feel like I tried once before and I was very not satisfied, but then again, we just got an assassin set. This set's whole thing is assassin decks, so they just got a nice steroid boost. I like a synergy. I like the encouragement to play, like, you know, discard effects, self-mill, you know, throw a buried alive in here and just get your 3 best assassins in the graveyard and cast them with Jacob over here. It's a nice chill, like, mid-rangey blue-black Kindred deck. It's solid. I like it. I'm gonna put him in B tier because, again, I'm not really sure how good assassins as a deck are, but I see the synergy and I see what they're going for. I like it. Alright, next up, we got Leonardo da Vinci? 2 in a blue for a legendary human artificer creature, 3/3. Pay 3 blue, 5 mana. Wow, okay, that's a lot for mono blue. Until in a turn, Thopters, of all things, you control at base power toughness XX, where X number of cards in your hand. Okay. 2 in a blue, draw a card, then discard a card. If this card was an artifact card, exile from your graveyard. If you create a token, it's a copy of it, except it's a 0/2 Thopter artifact. Whoa, wait a minute, hang on. Whoa. Let me read that again. Draw a card, then discard a card. If the discarded card was an artifact card, exile from your graveyard. If you do, create a token, it's a copy of it, except it's a 0/2 Thopter artifact creature with flying, in addition to its other types. Huh. I just, like, completely glazed over this line of text during previous season. So if I discard Portal to Phyrexia, I get it back as a creature, and then each opponent sacks 3 creatures. This is like mono blue artifact reanimator. You can like flash in artifacts with his tap ability. You know, discard a Trinisphere, get it back. Discard a God Pharaoh statue and get it back as a Thopter. Huh. That's actually really cool. We've had mono blue artifact parents in the past. I kind of want you to cheat out artifacts. I think there's like, I think it's Arkham Dagson who wants you to like sack artifacts to cheat in artifacts from your library. But Leonardo da Vinci is like, it's like artifact reanimator, right? You just get artifacts to your hand, discard them, get them back for free. That's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And then he's got an actual way to help actually close out the game with his other ability here to pump them where X number of cards in your hand, so you just play a bunch of draw spells as well. Or just artifacts that draw your cards in general. Imagine you like pay 3 and just discard a Staff of Nin. Right? You got your own like Phyrexian Arena now. That can ping things, I guess. That's like super mid, I'm fully aware, but I'm just saying. You know what? I actually like him a lot. My mind kind of just like completely, my eyes like glazed over when I read him the first time during spoiler season. I just did not comprehend that he did all that. I feel kind of silly now, but he's pretty cool. I like him. Next up. Oh, by the way, there's like 36 commanders in this set. We're gonna be here for a while. It's gonna be a long one, boys. So strap in. We got Desmond Miles. 1 in the black for a legendary human assassin creature, 1/3 of menace. Desmond Miles is +1/+0 for each other assassin you control and each assassin card in your graveyard. Whenever Desmond Miles deals damage to a player, surveil X, where X is the amount of damage it dealt to that player. I'm not gonna lie, bro. 2-mana commander with like some light evasion that can become like a 7/3 very easily. It's kind of cool. Plus, like, if I hit someone for 7, I surveil 7. That's kind of nuts. I mean, you gotta be in an assassin deck, right? But like, okay, curiously, I want to see how many assassins are there in mono black. There has to be at least like 100, right? Oh, there's 70. Oh, there's 70. Okay. All right. The selection might be a little tough, chat. The selection might be a little tough. Okay. We had that one assassin girl with New Capenna. I think it was Mari, the Killing Quill. Something like that. Is that correct? Is that her name? I might be wrong. Regardless, man, being able to hit someone and just surveil like 6, that sounds good. You get to bin all your like reanimation targets. You can bin more assassins to increase Desmond's power. Just saying, sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. 2-mana commander that can hit someone for like 7. So throw a Teenage Strike in there just to kill someone. I honestly think how good this guy is comes down to how many good assassins there are. I mean, if we run through them real quick, speed run, all right, speed run. How many good assassins are there? Big Game Hunter kills things, sure. Dark Imposter, 6 mana to remove things, sure. Garza's Assassin, sack, kills something, sure. What else is there? Ghoul-Drast Assassin, removal. If you pay enough mana into it, sure, playable. We're at 3. We're at 3 so far. Removal, sure. Mari, Massacre Girl. That's like 8. Necrotal, bad Chupacabra, but playable, I guess. 9. 9. The Initiative, probably 10. Royal Assassin, 11. Whoever this guy is, 12. Stronghold Assassin, 13. Throne of Black Rose, Monarch, Legacy Staple. Did they get banned? Nope, it's still legal there. Alright, cool. 14. Bounty counters, sure. 15, I guess. Vein Ripper, 16. That's it. Alright, cool. Yeah, 16 assassins. It's a wee bit scary. That's a wee bit scary. I'm gonna say C tier, but I think Desmond's power can totally increase as time goes on. As we get more playable assassins, I think Desmond will only get better. It's one of those commanders that's just half-baked right now. You just gotta give it some time. Give it a few years, you know, wait till we go, you know, we're going to, what is it? Oh my god, what's it called? Duskmourn. We're going to Duskmourn, that, like, horror mansion plane set. There could totally be an assassin thing there. There could totally be an assassin thing with that set. There totally could be. Maybe. You never know. So maybe he'll get a good pump in Duskmourn. Next up, we got, hang on. 1 second. No. We got, no, not that. Sorry.
Ezio Auditore from Florence.
What? Oh, no. Put it in English. Sorry. No, I want them both to be English, please. Oh, you know what? It would help if I actually just pressed the correct button.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
Him. We have him. Ezio Auditore da Firenze. We have him. Alright, cool. 1 to black. Menace. Legendary human assassin creature. 3/2. Assassin spells you cast have free running black, which means you can cast them for black if you smack someone in the face with an assassin or commander this turn. But your commander is also an assassin, so that's just irrelevant here. Whenever Ezio deals common damage to a player, may pay Wooburg. The player centralized life. When you do, play loses the game. I'm not gonna lie. I think this line of text here is completely irrelevant. I don't think it matters at all. You know why? Because let's see how many assassins there are in Naya. How many good assassins are there in Naya? $13, and they're all from this set, actually. Okay, well, okay. You kind of got me there. I don't know, like, I feel like you're better off just sticking to, like, 3 colors. I don't think the potential, like, complications of playing 5 color is honestly worth it here. You gotta pay black anyway to get the free running cheat out effect. So I'd rather be a deck that can consistently be able to pay that black multiple times. I'd probably just stick to blue-black, even just stick to Dimir. Don't even play white, red, green. I mean, maybe these assassin people are actually, like, really good and are, like, complete bombs in this deck, and they're totally worth splashing the colors for. But I feel like you just make your deck slower if you do that. I'd much rather just, I would much rather just stick to blue-black, to be honest. Because I know, I'm pretty sure Dimir gets, like, way more assassins than Mono Black does, I believe. Mono Black was 70? How many assassins does Dimir get? 87. Okay. Expands a little bit. It expands a little bit. But then again, I mean, it's only 2. Like, dude, being able to spend only 2 mana to get an assassin now, I feel like it's probably a lot, even though assassins are kind of a more lower costed faction, right? I don't know, man. Paying Wooburg to basically hit someone for, like, 5 or 7 damage post-combat just feels kind of mid to me. If it was like 15 or less life, I'd like it a lot more. But for 10 or less, it just feels really not worth it. I'd much rather just play him for the cheat effect, the ramp with the alternate mode, the alternate cast on assassins. Again, I think he does kind of suffer the issue of assassins just not being that good. I mean, like, Heart Stabber, that's probably good-ish. This is just Evil Twin, but in blue-black. Atrata is good. The other Atrata is also good. That's Draw Engine for assassins. Whoever this is probably good. I don't know, maybe you got Merfolk Assassin. You can hate on all those Island Walk decks. Ramses, you can play Ramses if you play blue-black Ezio, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good-ish, something like that. And that's like it. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think Ezio kind of suffered the same issue before, where it's just like assassins just aren't really a well-supported creature type. But hopefully, with some time in the oven and some more sets, hopefully, if Duskmourn is an assassin set, a lot of these commanders are gonna get way better. Which I think there's totally a chance there will be, because Duskmourn seems to be this like House of Horrors set. What does Assassins have to do with a House of Horrors? Nothing. What are you talking about, dude? Look, the point is just have some patience and they'll get better, right? That's the point. So I'm trying to say. No, not Jacob Fry. Wrong one. Alright, we got Roshan, Hidden Magister, 3 and a black for a legendary human assassin creature, 4/4. Other creatures you control are assassins in addition to other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Oh! So we got ourselves a, what is it? Arcane adaptation for assassins in the command zone. That's kind of spicy. Face down creatures you control have menace for some reason. Okay. Whenever a permanent control is turned face up, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Bro, what? What? Why? Why is he a morph deck when he makes things assassins? What's the point? What's the synergy? What do you stand to gain? What? I don't... Okay, so your deck becomes all assassins. He's basically Rukurumel, right? From the Sliver deck that just makes all your things assassins. Well, she makes her stuff slivers, but this guy makes them assassins. But then he has this weird, like, face down thing? Why? I'm just gonna good night, sweet prince. Good night, sweet prince. Alright, next up we got Alexios, Deimos of Cosmos. Kind of a badass name, not gonna lie. 3 in a red for a legendary human berserker creature. It's not an assassin this time, it's a 4/4 trample. Alexios attacks each combat if able, can't be sacrificed, and can't tag its owner. Strange, okay. Each player's upkeep, that player gains control of Alexios, untaps it, and puts a +1/+1 counter on it. It gains haste until end of turn. Is this just Slicer? Did they power creep Slicer, bro, for CEDH? Are you on God? No, dude, I want to transform him. Okay, he's got double strike, but Alexios grows every combat, every turn. So you cast him once, after 1 turn cycle, he's an 8/8, right? And it's got trample too. Slicer doesn't even have that. Slicer doesn't even have that. You can't even chump block him. You can't even chump block him. That's kind of nuts, bro. That's kind of nuts, bro. This dude can end games so fast, and you can't sack him. You can sack Slicer. You can't sack Alexios. That's kind of good, bro. That's kind of good. I don't think he offers anything in terms of like cool ways to build him. He's just a fat damage engine, but it still is like, oh my god. He's 4 mana. Okay. But he can attack me anyways, because you just pass and then someone else gets him. And he can't attack you. I mean, I think that guy just replaces Slicer in CEDH, right? There's no way. There's no way. This is weird. I don't know where to put him. Like, I've always ranked commanders based on, like, how fun they are to build or play. Alexios doesn't really give you any, like, clear direction on how to build him. He's just a really nice damage engine. I'll put him in A tier. I don't know. That's kind of just what's calling to me right now is A tier for him. He's cool. He can end games really fast. I'll give him that. That's pretty cool. Moving on. We got Aveline. We got. You know what? Let me just, bro. Let me just. Get rid of the 2. I don't need that there.
Aveline de Grandpré.
Aveline de Grandpré. You all can't actually see that. I just noticed that. I'm so sorry. Hang on.
Aveline de Grandpré.
Okay. All right. Aveline de Grandpré. Cool. 2 green for a legendary human assassin creature. 3/3 with Death Touch. Whenever a creature control with Death Touch, deals counter damage to a player, put that many +1/+1 counters on it. Yo! And then they've got Disguise for black-green. I don't know if you all have seen the tweet, but Morrow, like, someone on Twitter asked, like, what the point of Aveline having black and their disguise cost is for, if it's not for, like, commander reasons. And then Mark Rosewater replied saying, like, it's for, like, draft purposes. And then he immediately responded saying, oh, wait, I forgot you can't actually draft this set. But it's still relevant for draft reasons. I don't know if you all saw that, but Morrow kind of, like, gotcha'd himself on Twitter with that. I'll put it in a video in production for everyone to see. But it was pretty funny. I think she's actually really good. I think she's actually, like, really strong, dude. Like, Finn the Fangbearer from Call Time is good, but you're still restricted to being mono green. I think you get a lot for Death Touch creatures once you add black to the mix. Like, your selection goes up so much. You get that many +1/+1 counters. Not you get like 1 when it hits. Sure, you lose a poison Finn provides, but guess what? You're still in green. You can still just, like, all right, cool. But 4 damage, I will cast Court of Calling and get Finn to the field. You're dead now. If you get 5 Death Touch creatures, right? I think she's actually really cool. Plus, she's got Disguise. Never mind. That doesn't matter. This does not matter. I was gonna say, oh, she's got Disguise. That literally does not matter. She's in the command zone. You can see her. You know who she is. Regardless. Alright, regardless. Black-green commander. Cares about... I think keyword matters commanders are really cool. Even though they are a bit linear in terms of deck building, I think they're still really cool. And plus, the black makes her way more interesting to build. It makes her actually unique to build compared to Finn, I think. A lot. I'm going to put her in A tier. We got no S tiers yet. We ain't got no S tiers yet. I think she's very cool, very solid, fun build around. But and you know what? She honestly might get S tier at some point. But we'll keep going. I'm not going to say she's S tier just yet. I'm not going to say she's S tier just yet. We got... Dude. Hang on.
Adiawale. Adiawale.
Adiawale. Alright, cool. We got Adiawale, Breaker of Chains. 1 blue-black for a legendary human assassin pirate creature. 4/1. Interesting. When Adiawale enters the battlefield, reveal the toxic cards in your library, put an assassin, pirate, or vehicle card from among them into your hand, and the rest of the bottom library in random order. Whenever a vehicle, specifically a vehicle you control, deals damage to a player, you may return Adiawale from your graveyard to your hand. Blue-black vehicles, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so my question is, Adiawale or Greasefang, right? Are you playing Adiawale or Greasefang? I mean, you lose blue for white if you play Greasefang, but like white has Parhelion. I don't think blue has anything near as good as Parhelion for vehicle selection, right? There's no way. There's just no way. There's no way. You're kind of encouraged to sack Adiawale to keep getting him back to cast again, to dig for more vehicles. I'm not really sure how relevant that is, because in fact he was 3 mana. If he was 2 mana, I'd like him. If he was 2 mana, I'd like that. But I think 3 mana to dig for 1 vehicle or assassin or pirate card is kind of not that good. Kind of not that good. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's cool, right? Vehicles hit players, get back Adiawale. It's cool. It's cool to have a commander that like you kind of just don't need to have stick around. You want him to die, right? That's cool. But I think the payoff is just not there. The difference between 3 and 2 mana nowadays in Commander is so absurdly huge and visible nowadays. I'm of the opinion that 3 mana removal is unplayable now, including counter spells, unless we're talking like Beast Within and other cards of that nature. So I think paying 3 mana to Impulse 6 for vehicles, assassins, and pirates is very bad. It's very bad. Even if Adiawale is your commander, and you can do it multiple times a turn. I'm gonna say I don't think he's worse than... Yeah, I don't think he's worse than C tier. What's her name? I forgot her name. Layla, I think her name was. She has no assassin to support her. You have to blink her. Adiawale at least gives you some flexibility with your card selection. Next up, we got... Apologies.
Altair ibn Lahad. Altair ibn Lahad.
We got Altair ibn Lahad. Mardu. Look, that is a satisfying mana cost to read, alright? There's no like 1 or 2 extra generics slapped on there. It's just a nice, simple, clean red, white, black. It's a nice, satisfying mana cost to read. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. Maybe that's just my OCD talking, but personally, I love it when cards are just so simple. Hey, pay 1 mana of one color, pay 1 mana of another color, pay 1 mana of a third color, and that's it. That's the card. I like that. That's fun. Legendary human assassin creature, 3/3. First strike A. Whenever Altair ibn Lahad attacks, exile up to 1 target assassin creature card from your graveyard with a memory counter on it. Then for each creature card on an exile with a memory counter on it, create a tab and tag it so it's a copy of it. Exile those tokens at end of combat. Alright, so Heat Shimmer in the command zone for like cards in the graveyard is pretty cool. Unfortunately, he is a small commander. He's only a 3/3 that has to attack, but he's got first strike. right? So they have to have more toughness than he has to win. It's something. It's something, I guess. You're also in Mardu, so you're probably in a deck with lots of, like, removal just to get rid of blockers as well. There's also lots of assassins that just, like, kill things on ETB, right? So you can, like, you know, exile Necrotol if you're... You can exile Necrotol, this horrible Ravenous Chupacabra, from your graveyard and kill a blocker, right? It's a little cringy, I know, because this thing is, like, so outclassed nowadays, but it works, alright? It works. You can remove blockers that way, so that way Altair Ibn Lahad can attack every turn and keep exiling more and more assassins. Also, a cool thing is that you don't have to re-exile them. It's not like you only exile the cards from your graveyard for as long as Altair's in the field. It's just they're gone forever. So if Altair, like, exiles 2, then dies, and you cast him again, he still has the memories of those previous assassins you exiled. So he kind of scales with the game forever, kind of like Meriseal the Pretender from the Inala precon. Please tell me I spelled that right. God damn it. He kind of scales with the game like Meriseal does. Pretty cool. I like that. But then again, you're still restricted to assassins. And as we discussed previously, they're not really that good. I don't know, man. He's cool. He's cool. He's like Heat Shimmer scaling in the command zone. You got Exile Assassins, and you get them back every combat, right? Like, that's cool. That's cool. I'm going to put him in B tier. I think he's absolutely the most unique of the assassin commanders we've had so far in this list. He's a fun read. He's decent. He's pretty decent. He's solid. I like him. I like him, alright? I like him. Next up, we got Arbaz Mir. Please tell me I actually have been saying this right the whole time. I made that one short, I'm sure y'all saw, about him and, like, how he makes KCI combo a lot better, I think. Get this out of here, bro. I don't want the R there.
Arbaz Mir.
Arbaz Mir. Okay, Arbaz Mir. Sorry. Alright. Arbaz Mir. 2 mana. Nice and simple. 2 mana. You know, y'all know I love my cheap 2-mana commanders, because those are fun spaces. Red and white for a legendary human assassin creature. 2/2. Whenever Arbaz Mir or another non-token historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, Arbaz Mir deals 1 damage to each opponent and gain 1 life. So, you're playing KCI combo. Guess what? This guy is a way to actually make sure your KCI combo wins the game. Because, you know, usually it's like, oh, you need to have, you gotta have an outlet for your infinite mana through KCI combo, right? You have an outlet for your KCI combo, for all your mana. Or you gotta draw your Reckless Fireweaver, right? Arbaz Mir is a KCI combo piece in the command zone. And I think that's cool. I like that. Alright? I like that. He's cheap. And also, you don't even gotta go there. You can just do, like, cheap artifacts. You can play stacks, for God's sake, if you wanted to. Oh, my Sphere of Resistance is ping you for 1. Ha ha. I'm so funny. You could totally do that. I don't know. I just think he's neat, bro. I just think he's neat. Play a bunch of cheap artifacts. You know, your Thalias. Your Thalias paying people for 1 now. He's some life gain. He's cheap. He's interesting. He's cool. He's neat. I like him. Alright? I like him. If anything, I think he's cool because he just kind of makes KCI combo an actual commander deck. Whereas before it was just like, oh, you're running because you can. Arbaz Mir feels like an actual dedicated KCI deck. Put him right there. I'll put him in A tier. Oh god. We got Arno Dorian, 2 red-black, for a legendary human assassin creature with Death Touch, 3/3. Other assassins get +2/+0. That's it. He's got disguise too. It doesn't matter if you're playing with a commander. What? What do you say, bro? How many assassins do you get if you're in Rakdos? It's 70 for mono black. How many Rakdos assassins are there? You get 6 more. You get 6 more assassins if you're in Rakdos as opposed to mono black. I mean, he's just an Anthem. I will say, okay. I'll give credit where credit is due. All right. I think +1 power Anthems are like generally pretty weak in Commander. You need to have a huge board for +1 Anthems to matter. But I think +2 +X Anthems are like way better and actually pose a legit threat in Commander as opposed to +1. Because, like, you're in a 4 life format, you gotta get damage through. +1/+1 does nothing if all you have is, like, 4 or 5 creatures. +2/+2 is, like, an extra 10 damage, and is actually a really beefy buff to your whole board in this Commander format. But, regardless, he's still just an Anthem in the command zone, and that's it. That's the whole card. He does nothing interesting, right? He's literally just an Anthem. Yeah. There you go. Sorry. Next up, we got Aya of Alexandria. Guys, look, Alexandria, like the library, the card, like the card, Library of Alexandria, guys. You know, the card. It's like not legal anywhere. It's so what you do, right? What you do, all right? Here's what you do. All right, are you really? So what? Wow. Look at that ban spread, bro. Look at that ban spread. That is kind of nuts. All right. So here's what you do, right? Here's what you do. All right. You go to your printer, right? And you print a proxy of library, right? You go to your playgroup and say, hey guys, look, I'm playing Aya. Can I please run library for the flavor win? And then they'll go, yes, Bounce Man, you can play library. It's okay. It's probably not that good since you're in Boros anyways. Okay. And that's it. That's the whole deck. What does she do? 2 red white for a 4/3 legendary human assassin creature. Menashe and lifelink. Whenever a historic creature controlled those card damage to a player, create a 1/1 black assassin with menace. I'm sorry. I'm so dumb, bro. I don't know why I looked at the camera like that when I said menace and lifelink. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Whenever a historic creature control deals coming to a player, they go 1/1 black assassin with menace and lifelink. No, not lifelink. Fuck. Third time's charm. We got this. Whenever a historic creature control deals coming damage to a player, create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with menace, and that's it. That's a whole card. So, whenever your legends or your artifacts hit someone, make an assassin. Is there an artifact that makes all your things legendary? I could have swore there is. Is it Mirror Box? Thank you. No. It makes... it's non-token. Okay, never mind. Alright. I was gonna say that this thing made your assassins really big because they all, like, were legendary or whatever, but that's just not true. That's just wrong. I mean, you can go wide pretty easily, right? I mean, you just play, like, artifact token deck, smack people, make a crap ton of assassins, right? Ashdod's Altar seems like a slam dunk in this deck. Phyrexian Altar as well. I think them being an assassin doesn't matter at all because you're in red white, and as you discussed, all the good assassins are in black. So, eh. She kind of just floods the board. I don't really think it's that interesting. I mean, sure, the historic part is cool, I guess. You can go Boros Legends, I guess, but I don't know. She's not really that interesting to me, to be honest. She's okay. She's fine. Artifact in Legends.deck. Is that good? In red white? Gonna have to say no. Like, there's probably a flavor reason why she makes assassins specifically for her attacks, and even though she's red white, but the fact that they're 1/1 black assassin, it just makes no sense to me. They have menace, I guess. I guess that might be relevant, but I don't know. I'm gonna put her in. I'll put her at the top of C tier because there probably is a flavor reason why she makes assassins, and I just don't get it because I haven't played the games. And that's my intuition talking there. Next up we got. Hang on, once more.
Basim ibn Ishaq. Basim ibn Ishaq.
Basim ibn Ishaq. Alright, cool. We got Basim ibn Ishaq. Blue-black for a legendary human assassin creature 2/2. Whenever you cast a historic spell, so remember, legendary artifacts. There's also sagas, I guess, but no one plays those. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. Basim ibn Ishaq can't be blocked this turn. This ability triggers only once each turn. Whenever Basim ibn Ishaq deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Having like a 2-mana Vedalken, I think it's Archmage. Yeah, having a 2-mana Vedalken Archmage that draws only once a turn, I think is actually pretty cool. Plus, he just gets slowly bigger over time. He's a 2-mana draw engine for legends and artifacts. That's pretty cool. But then again, I just put Aya in top of C tier for that reason. For him just being like a... For her just being like a... Make tokens on hit players' artifacts. Okay. I'm gonna move her up to B tier. I'll move her up to B tier and I'll put Basim in the same tier as her. I think a 2-mana Vedalken Archmage is pretty cool, even though it triggers only once each turn. But you do get to draw as well off of Legend as well, right? I think that's cool. He grows every turn when he hits someone, and he can't be blocked when you cast a historic spell. So he's a 2/2, then a 3/3, then a 4/4, then a 5/5, and a 6/6. So after no. 6 turns. After 6 turns, you kill someone with Basim. If he somehow survives that long. Which he probably will, because he's a very unassuming 2-mana commander. Alright? And y'all know I like my 2-mana commanders, alright? Not cringe 4-drop commander like Aya is. Ugh. 4 mana? Yucky. Yucky 4 mana. 2 mana based. 2 mana based, bro. 2 mana based. Next up is Bayek of Siwa. I really hope I'm saying that right. I really hope I'm saying that right.
Bayek of Siwa 3.
Bayek?
Bayek of Siwa 3.
Bayek of Siwa. Alright, cool. Bayek of Siwa. 3 red white for a legendary human assassin. Double strike. As long as your turn, other historic creatures you control have double strike. Yo, that's kind of cool. As long as your turn, other historic creatures you control have double strike. So all your legends and artifacts get double strike. Your Metalwork Colossus gets double strike. Go ahead and cast Temur Battle Rage on that thing, give things trample somehow. Yo, is there a way to give trample to your whole board in red white? I have to see. I have to see. Let me just type like creatures trample. A Chronos Memorial. Archetype progression, that's pretty cool. What else is there? There's Crash, true. Whatever, it doesn't count. No one plays that thing. Attacking non-humans get trample. Okay. I feel like most of your creatures are probably gonna be humans. I don't think that counts. I don't think that counts. Captain Alliance gives trample. That's something. Street Riot, give your board +1/+1/+1 trample. And that's it. And that's it. Alright. I think, dude, like, dude, Double Strike is so strong. Double Strike is nuts, bro. Double Strike is so good. And then he's got Disguise, I guess. Doesn't matter. You're playing as a commander. Plus, he himself is Double Strike, bro. Look, I'm just saying, bro. Your Worm Coils gain Double Strike. That just sounds cool to me, bro. All your big dirty artifact creatures, all your legends. You can go both if you want to be honest. Just go artifacts or legends if you really want to. Just saying. He reads kind of simple, and you are just kind of stuck with the historic clause. But I mean, bro, it's a Double Strike Anthem. It's a Double Strike Anthem. That's so cool. That's so cool. I gotta say A tier, bro. I have to. I gotta say A tier, man. I got to. That's just too cool. Double Strike Anthem in the command zone is just too cool. I can't not like that. We got Cleopatra Exile Pharaoh. 2 black green for a legendary human noble creature. 2/4. Allies, getting your end set, put a +1/+1 counter on each of the 2 other targeted creatures. Okay. And Betrayal. Whenever a legendary creature with counters on it dies, draw a card for each counter on it. You lose 2 life. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I can't lie. Like, so you're a black green legend deck that also is a +1/+1 counter deck. So your board is getting threatening every single turn. It's an end step trigger, so you get 2 counters regardless if she resolves. Or I guess survives the full turn. I don't know who was out here killing Cleopatra immediately because it is hate her so much. But they could, I guess, do that if they wanted to. And then you get card draw if people try and like deal with your creatures. You're in black green, so you get access to a ton of like great protection spells for Cleopatra. Tameo Safekeeping, Tyvar Stand, Malachor Rebirth as the MDFC. One of the best ones out there, just saying, in my opinion. I think being like this Frankenstein monster of legendaries and counters is actually really cool. I like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Corpse Jack Menace, Hardened Scales, and you play a bunch of cool like counter creatures. There's Jugan, the Rising Star. If you want to play him, you can play that really like the worst Kami Dragon from Kamigawa block if you want to. I think it's kind of neat, to be honest, bro. That's a really unique mishmash. That's a really unique mishmash. I'm thinking about it, chat. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I think... I don't know. I don't know, chat. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. All right. If I'm gonna put Cleopatra there, I think it should be. If I'm gonna put Cleopatra in S tier, I think I should move Leonardo up at least as well. Maybe even what's her name? Oh, I forgot. Aveline. I don't know, man. Nah, not S tier. There's like, I don't know. She is cool though. She's cool though. Interestingly, she is the second black-green counter commander here. With Aveline was one too, with the Death Touch shenanigans. What can I say? What can I say? You all get S tier. Congratulations. Congratulations. You all get S tier. Congratulations. I can't lie, bro. I can't deny it. They're all really cool. They're all really cool. I can't deny it. I cannot deny it. We got Edward Kenway, 2 blue, black, red. I love me some Grixis commanders. Legendary human assassin pirate, 5/5 creature. Getting your end step, create a treasure token for each tapped assassin, pirate, and or vehicle you control. My nose itches so much, bro. Oh my god. I don't know why. Whenever a vehicle you control deals combination to a player, look at a top card of the player's library, then exile it face down. You may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Okay. So, I was about to say that Edward might be like the best pirate commander ever printed, because making a tap treasure for every tap pirate you have is actually kind of nuts. That can very easily be like 3-4 treasure every turn. But then we went to vehicles for some reason. Like, dude, I don't know anything about vehicle decks. All right, no, I know nothing. I know nothing about vehicle decks, bro. I know absolutely nothing. What's good? What are the best vehicles? I know, like, I'm pretty sure there's nothing. There's no vehicle that's like insane besides like Parhelion, right? Right? I'm not wrong to think that, right? That it's just Parhelion and that's it for good vehicles. I don't think that's wrong. But maybe it is. I don't know. Parhelion's white too, so you can't even play that here. Then again, does a vehicle card even matter? All you do is like steal their top card. Is that even that good? Is it worth even playing vehicles to maybe steal a card occasionally with Edward? I kind of don't think it is, to be honest. I guess, okay. There's like, I don't know, dude. Hang on. I gotta look. I have to. I know this is like kind of ruins the flow of the stream. I get it. I'm sorry, but I gotta know, dude. What good vehicles are there? Adrestia? What is an assassin create draw a card? I don't care. Blitzwing? Are we playing Blitzwing, bro? What is this? No. Never mind. Forget that. Like, I feel like there's aren't enough good vehicles. Are you playing Cultivator's Caravan? Are you playing this to I don't know. Never mind. Deluxe Dragster, what is this? Can't be blocked by vehicles. Whenever Deluxe Dragster hits a player, you may cast an instant or source card play. Yo, they printed Rexiel? They made a new Rexiel? I didn't know that. That's nuts. I had no idea. They made a mono blue Rexiel. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I love Rexiel so much, and now he's just a mono blue card. What the hell? What the hell? I guess Fell Flagship, because that's an anthem that also is... Okay, alright. I guess Fell Flagship's good. That's not bad. Foreboding Steamboat. What is this? I don't know. Okay, there are some good vehicles here, alright? It's not as bad as I thought it was. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was way worse. But there are some, yeah, like Record Bankbuster. Okay. It's not that bad. It's totally playable. You could totally splash some vehicles in here just to get that value sometimes. I don't think it's impossible. In terms of, like, pirate commanders, right? I mean, he has to be better than both of the Beckett brasses, right? He has to be. There's no way he's not. Because treasures are so busted, dude. Treasures so busted. Right? Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Sorry. I mean, Beckett Brass steals things if you hit people with enough pirates, and she's just a +1/+1 anthem. Not that good, in my opinion. Just saying. We had the other one, which reanimates pirates, makes them 4/4s. And then that's it. Which is pretty good, but she's 5 mana. Don Andres is not even a pirate commander. He's just a theft commander. I don't know, man. Making crap tons of treasures with Edward seems nuts to me. Like, that just seems way better than anything either of the Admiral Brasses do, to be honest. That just sounds way better to me. And plus he's got the vehicle flavor, right? He's got the vehicle flavor. A tier. Top of A tier. I like him. Treasure busted. Treasure good. Who would have guessed? Treasure good. I know. Hot take. We got Ivor Wolf-Kissed. 3 red, green, white. 6 mana. Woof. Legendary human assassin warrior creature. How on earth can you be an assassin and a warrior at the same time? That sounds impossible. How can you be a raging warrior and an assassin at the same time? That does not make sense. Regardless. Trample haste, 7/6. Whenever Ivor hits a player in the face, you mill many cards, may put a saga card and or a land card from among them onto the battlefield. What? Okay, so... Dude, how many good sagas are there in Naya, bro? I don't know. I don't even know. Like, what... I guess you're Naya Enchantress in a way, except not really, because all the enchantresses say you gotta cast them. Enchantresses want you to cast enchantments to get the card draw, not put them into play. So you don't even get card draw off your enchantresses if you go saga deck with her. There's only 84. I don't think this is that good. I really don't like her. You can just get a land if you want, I guess, if you whiff, but it still is just like... Like, why play her for sagas when you just played Tom Bombadil, right? I feel like Tom is just way better. Lets you cheat extra sagas out. He gets hexproof and indestructible. Sure, he's not a 7/6 with haste and trample, but bro, who cares? Who cares, bro? You can keep getting sagas over and over again. Sounds way better than whatever the hell Ivor is doing. I don't like her. Weird. D tier. No. C tier. D tier is too cruel. Alright. Ezio, Brash Novice. 1 and a red or white. Boros Commander. Legendary human creature, not an assassin. Whenever Ezio attacks, put a counter on it. As long as Ezio has two or more counters on it, it has first strike and it is an assassin in addition to its other types. Okay. What? I'm not even gonna entertain this. I'm not gonna entertain this. I am not even gonna entertain this. Alright, we got Javi the Allfather. Yo. 3 red, green, white for a legendary god warrior creature. Uh-oh. Is this supposed to be like Odin? Because Allfather, I'm seeing the Norse structure in the background. This feels very Norse. Javi has indestructible as long as there are 4 or more historic cards in your graveyard. That's kind of nuts. Sage Project. Whenever a Javi or another legendary creature control dies, return target legendary creature card with lesser mana value from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Yo! This is a scrap trawler for legendary creatures. This is a scrap trawler in the command zone with indestructible, by the way, on a 6/6 body for legendary creatures. That's nuts. That's so cool. That's so cool, dude. What the hell? He's got protection. You have to work for the indestructible. You don't just get it immediately. He's like a graveyard deck in Naya. He's a graveyard deck in Naya. That's cool, dude. That's really cool. Plus the art is really sick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who this is in the games or if he's like a villain or what, but I like him. He looks cool. Easy S tier. Easy S tier, bro. Easy S tier. And I kind of want to move these guys back down now that I've seen that. No, that's too cruel. I won't do that. I won't do that. They have families. They have families. That's too cruel. Alright. Next up. Haytham Kenway. Yo, the fit is fire. Bro has drip. I'm not gonna lie. Bro has drip. Legendary human knight creature 3/3. Protection from assassins for some reason. Other knights you control get +2/+2 and have protection from assassins. When Haytham Kenway enters a battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to 1 target creature that player controls until Haytham Kenway leaves the battlefield. Oh my god. The value is insane, bro. What is the Knight Commander from March of the Machine? Eminence is whatever. If he hits someone, return a knight to battlefield. But there's like nothing in terms of Black Knights, right? There's nothing. Sure, there's nothing. I know it's like Josu Vess, I guess, and like the other Black Knights. Are Nazgul's Knights? Are the Nazgul's Knights? I don't think they are. No, they are. Okay. Okay. Never mind. They're okay. All right. Look, man. I said earlier on in the video that +1/+1 items kind of suck and +2/+2 is nuts. He's that and a Grasp of Fate. Granted, only for creatures in the command zone. You could totally cast Haytham and just take everyone's commander and then just hope to God just bank up on counter magic to protect Haytham. Or you play Lightning Greaves, you play Haytham, exile everyone's commander, equip Lightning Greaves. What do you do? What do you do, bro? That's absurd. And he's a +2/+2 anthem in the command zone. That's nuts. That's so good, dude. That's so good. Oh my god. And you're a knight deck. You're a fucking knight deck. There's Templar Knights. We got a relentless white knight creature in the set, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love him. I'm moving you back down. I'm sorry. I know it's cruel. I don't mean that. I'm sorry. That's nuts. That's so good. Oh my god. Oh, he's so good. Oh, he's so good. Oh, I love him. Let me. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Am I out of coffee? There's a bit left. Ow. Alright. We got Cassandra Eaglebearer. 1 red, white for a legendary human assassin warrior creature. Again, that doesn't make sense. How can you be a warrior and an assassin at the same time. Those occupations clash so hard, but whatever. Whatever. I'll look past it. 2/2 haste. Okay. When Cassandra enters a battlefield, search your graveyard, hand, and library for a card named the Spear of Leonidas. Put it onto the battlefield. Okay, she's got, like, partner for an equipment? Hello? What is this? The Spear of Leonidas. Whenever a creature attacks, choose one. Bold Rush, it gains double strike. Summon, create Phobos, a 3/2 horse. Or Revelation, discard 2 and draw 2. Okay, that's kind of It's not really that good, actually. I thought it'd be better. Is this Senu right here? Is this Senu? Is that the bird from earlier? Whenever a creature you control with a legendary equipment attached to it does come to a player, draw a card. Okay. The fact that she fetches for a very specific piece of equipment alone makes her extremely cool. She's like, she has partner, but doesn't, which is really cool. That makes her B tier at least. At least B tier. Double strike is good. Making a 3/2 is whatever. I don't think it matters. And then discard 2, draw 2. I guess it's good with madness if you want to. But then Cassandra also says that whenever you hit someone with legendary equipment attached to it, you draw a card. So it's actually like, you know, draw, discard 2, draw 3, or draw, discard, draw 2 more. Something like that. She's only 3 mana, right? I kind of wish it came into play attached to her. That'd be kind of cool, but maybe that'd be a little too strong. Maybe that'd be a little too strong. Legendary equipment, huh? Specifically, legendary equipment. How many of those even are there, dude? I got no idea. There's 38. Wow. Okay, that's actually like way more than I thought there'd be. And there's tons of good ones here too. Embercleave, Hammer Nazan, Helm of the Host, Calls are Complete, Lost Jite, Umizawa Jite I think is here too. Yeah. The Riva Cleaver! Sword of the Animus. There's actually a lot here, dude. Wow. And she's card drawing Boros, right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like her, man. I can't lie. I like her a lot, actually. Fetching for a specific piece of equipment on the ETB is nuts to me. And she's recursion, right? If someone destroys it and you can get it back by blinking her. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna say A tier. I kind of want to say S tier, to be honest, but I'm gonna say no to S tier because her referring specifically to legendary equipment does kind of make her a little narrow. The deck kind of does build itself to a degree because, as we saw, there's only 38 legendary equipment in the game. Like, every deck is gonna kind of look the same to a degree. You're gonna be playing Blackblade and Embercleave and Excalibur apparently fucking exists in this set. Bro, what? Yeah, that's a card, I guess. You can play motherfucking Excalibur, I guess. Like, every Cassandra deck is probably gonna look the exact same, to a certain degree, minus, well, you know, equipment-wise. But I still think she deserves A tier at least, because you get the motherfucking Spear of Leonidas. Like, it's just so cool, dude. It's so cool. Next up is Lydia Fry. I guess this is the third sibling from the other 2 Fries. 2 and blue or black, so Demir, for a legendary human assassin creature with 3/2 creature. Let me try it again. You got Lydia Fry, 2 and blue or black for a legendary human assassin creature, 3/2. Lydia Fry can't be blocked by creature power 3 or greater. Pretty cool. Getting your end step, Surveil X, where X is the number of tapped assassins you control. Again, assassins kind of suck right now. That and, like, I think there's just better payoffs for assassins in this set. It's not really her fault, to be honest. Like, obviously there's gonna be assassin commanders that are more tailored to be just better assassin commanders. But I gotta be honest, bro. What am I gonna tell you? She's fine. She's fine. She's so fine. It's Surveil Engine can't be blocked, I guess. It's cool. You could go Voltron a little bit if you want to with her. Make her a little beefy if you want. It's fine. Mary Reed and Anne Bonny. 1 blue red for a legendary human assassin pirate creature. Haste. Tap. Draw and discard. Whenever you discard an island, pirate, or vehicle card, create a tapped treasure token. That's very strange. Island? Island. Pirate and vehicle I can understand, but island? Whenever you discard an island card, bro? What? I don't... I mean, wheels are absurd in this deck, right? Because you just play, like, blue-red pirate vehicle deck, and when you cast wheels, you make, like, 5 treasure, right? I mean, that seems obvious. Faithless looting becomes, like, a ritual. Honestly, most wheel effects are probably rituals in this deck. Then again, it's kind of like, what do you... This is strange, honestly. This is really strange. Like, you make a bunch of treasure, right? But you're a pirate vehicle deck. So I'm not really sure what your payoff for all of said treasure is. Like, I think pirates aren't super amazing without black. Well, that's not true. No, that's not true. You have Malcolm and Breaches. Yeah, no, they're still good. They're still good without black, even. Treasure is busted. Treasure is really strong. I don't think... I think everyone knows that by now. That treasure is just really good. I'm gonna say that if you like Edward Kenway and you want to play Grixis Pirates, but you just don't like what black provides you, and you want to be more like, just be a little more, what's what we're looking for here? A little more compact of a deck, you know? Everything just runs a little smoother by cutting a color. You're only 2 colors then. They're good. I think playing this like discard matters deck for yourself is pretty cool. Just run a bunch of like draw and discard effects to just load up on treasure. They honestly might be stronger than Edward Kenway by virtue of the fact that they're 3 mana, they got haste, you cast them, you make a treasure. You get something immediately, right? You get 1 treasure. So, you know, Edward's gonna be a 7-drop if he dies once. Mary Reed and Anne Bonny are gonna be 5 mana. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. I'll put her right next to Edward. They feel very similar in terms of builds. They both will make lots of treasure. I like them. I like them. They're cool. They're cool. Alright. Next up, we got ourselves... hang on. Stop with the... What? I don't mean to do that. I promise, bro.
Radananaki Tun. Radananaki Tun.
Radananaki Tun?
Radananaki Tun.
Radananaki Tun. Alright, cool. Radananaki Tun. We got Radananaki Tun. White, blue, black. Nice, clean, easy to read, fun to read. White, blue, black. For a legendary human assassin creature. 3/3. As long as Radananaki Tun hasn't dealt damage yet, it has hexproof and can't be blocked. Bro has a Platinum Morse text from M19. That's kind of crazy. Whenever Radananaki Tun deals common damage to a player, make a 1/1 black assassin creature with menace. When you do, return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield, then attach it to that token. That's so strange. That's so strange. So your equipment reanimator, but your equipment almost has like living weapon because of Radonan Akitan's text of making the assassin, right? It's like living weapon equipment commander that's also reanimator. Plus, you could totally just like entomb an equipment, right? Just end step, cast entomb, go and throw a I don't know, Argentum armor in the graveyard, right? That's weird, bro. That's really weird. Esper Equipment Reanimator is definitely a deck I don't think I've ever seen before. I think he's A tier at least, just for that fact alone. I could say that, oh, he's a 3/3 attacking commander, he's not that good, but you at least get to have one attack because of his first line attacks. Plus, he got hexproof. You're gonna get something regardless. You're gonna get one equipment trigger regardless. So you're not gonna really lose out on his ability. He's gonna get one thing back. I guess the problem is that I don't think there's a ton of ways to get equipment specifically into the graveyard minus discard effects. I want to see search library put graveyard. Like, I'm pretty sure there's almost nothing that puts equipment in the graveyard. I guess Buried Alive can get you like all of the reconfigure equipments from Kamigawa, like Lion Sash is the one that comes to mind. That's 2. Disciples of Gix, okay, that's 3. That's 3 ways. Final Parting is 4, because you can grab any card put in the graveyard. Is that enough, bro? Gravebreaker Lamia, I mean, 5 mana Entomb seems really bad, and I don't think you're casting cards from the graveyard at all. But you can, I guess. Oh, look at that. We got a new Entomb with Junction. Okay, cool. Didn't know that. I gotta add that to my Mimeoplasm deck. I legit just didn't know this existed. Whoops. Okay, you know what? Now we're up to like 7 now. Alright. I'm satisfied. Unmarked Grave, alright, I'm satisfied. There's enough ways. There's like 9 ways to get equipment in the graveyard with Unmarked Grave, Vile Entomber. Some of them are worse than others, but I like them. I'm satisfied. Radonan Akitan, yeah, S tier. Congratulations. Next up, we got Xiao Jun. Please tell me I said that right. Come on. Big money, no whammies.
Xiao Jun.
God, damn, I got it wrong. It's Jun, not June. Fuck. Alright. 1 blue, red. Legendary human assassin creature. 3/3. Leap strike. As long as your turn, Xiao Jun is flying at first strike. Okay. Rope dart. Tap 2, untap Artifact control. Xiao Jun deals 1 damage to each opponent. Girapur Aether Grid in the command zone? Is that even good? Ah, yes. I will tap 6 artifacts to bolt everyone's face. Cool, bro. I go from 40 to 37. Seems kind of, not that good, just saying. I mean, he's unique, right? maybe isn't the strongest commander ever, but I mean, he's unique. He's silly. He's a silly little guy. He's a silly little guy, right? B tier. B tier because he's unique. He's Garapur 8th grade in the command zone. He's decent. He's unique. He's trying his best. He's trying his best. We got Sean and Rebecca Agents, 1 green, white, blue, Bant, for a legendary 4/4 human assassin scientist creature. Do we have scientists? Is that a thing we even have? What? What? Probably in Fallout, right? Yeah, okay, they're in Fallout. Yeah. And Doctor Who too. Alright. Vigilance. When Sean and Rebecca in a battlefield, search your graveyard, hand, and library for a card named The Animus and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Tap, add clubs, so you do mill 2 cards. What is The Animus? Again, with the weird, like, partner with a specific card in your deck. Getting your end step up to 1 target legendary creature card from your graveyard, from a graveyard with memory counter on it. Until your next turn, target legendary creature control becomes a copy of target creature card and exile with memory counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. So, okay, so you're this like Bant self-mill legend deck, and your payoff for said deck is the ability to turn legends into other legends. That's really weird. That's really weird. I'm not even sure how you build that, to be honest. Until your next turn, target legendary creature you control becomes a copy of target creature card in exile with a memory counter on it. Alright. I'm just gonna say it. I have no idea what you even do with these people. I don't think they're really a bad design, but it's more so I think I just don't really know enough about what this deck would do, what you'd be playing, to know, like, what cards are good in it, what you'd be running, what you'd be playing, that sort of thing. So I'm gonna give them B tier out of respect, because I feel like there has to be something there that I'm just not aware of. Like there has to be some kind of synergy or like unique synergy there that I just don't know about at all. That has to be the case. That has to be. Next up, we got Shay Cormac, white black, 2 mana for a legendary human knight rogue. Again, not sure how you can be a knight and a rogue at the same time. Those seem like, you know, clashing occupations, but whatever. 1 mana, permanents your opponent's control lose hexproof, indestructible, protection, shroud, and ward until end of turn. Oh my god, okay. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes the target of a spell or ability you control, put a bounty counter on that creature. Whenever a creature with bounty counter on it dies, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Shay Cormac. Okay. So, the obvious comparison here is... God, what's his name? He's the Silver Quill commander that makes spells that target things cost less to cast. It's like... oh my god, what's his name? What's his name? What is his name, dude? It's something with a K. It's something with a K. It's not Kellen. It's not Kinnan. Oh my god, what is his name? What is his name, dude? I gotta know, dude. I have to know. I'm sorry. I have to know. I have to know. Strixhaven. White. Black. Legendary. Killian. It's this guy. He is very reminiscent of Killian, where you're encouraged to play like Orzhov control. and just blow things up because you can. And you're rewarded with +1 encounters. Probably not as good as Killian, to be honest, even though he does have like anti-protection in the command zone. That does make him pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I want to say there might be other things that care about bounty counters as well, but maybe not. Bounty board, that's one thing. Bounty hunter, that's two things. Termination facilitator, that's three things. All right, cool. There's 3 cards that care about bounty counters. He's 2 mana. He's anti-protection. I'm gonna put him at the top of B tier, if it lets me. Please. Tier maker, please. Can I do that? Thank you. Top B tier. Good for him. We got Sigurd, Jarl of Ravensthorpe. I don't. How I say that? Help me. No. I cleared it on accident.
Sigurd, Jarl of Ravensthorpe.
Jarl? Isn't it pronounced Jarl?
Sigurd, Jarl of Ravensthorpe.
Ravensthorpe. Alright, cool. Red, green, white. Clean Naya mana cost. Legendary human warrior creature, 3/3. Vigilance, trample, lifelink, boast. 1 mana, put a lore counter on target saga control or remove 1. Yo. That's so cool. That's actually legit. That's awesome. Putting counters on stuff and whatever. Removing is based. When you put a lore counter on a saga control, put a +1 counter up to 1 other target creature. I like this girl way more than whatever the hell Ivor was doing. Actually adds unique functionality to your sagas by removing them. That's cool. Then again, yeah, boast with her, and she's a 3/3 commander with no evasion. But it's fine because never mind, it's not fine. I was gonna say you can buff her with her other ability, but it says other target creature, so you can't even make her or him rather. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I cannot. I'm blind, bro. Legit. Look, I'm blind. I still think he's way cool. He's way cool, chat. I still think he's cool. He's way better than whatever Ivor was doing. Gives your sluggers actually unique functionality. That's awesome. That's cool. Love that. And he gives you counters. He makes your creatures bigger. And I think lots of sagas just like make tokens as well. So he just standardizes well there. I like him. Bottom of A tier, because sagas are pretty restricted. Just saying. We got Socrates. It is pronounced Socrates, right? I'm like 99% sure.
Socrates, Athenian teacher. Socrates, Athenian teacher.
Socrates, sorry. Socrates, Athenian teacher. Alright, 1 white, blue. Defender, that's based. That's awesome, I like that. Socrates has hexproof as long as untapped, which never mind. I was gonna say it always will be because it has defender, but never mind. Socratic dialogue. Tap until end of turn. Target creature gains. If this creature would do competition player, prevent that damage. This creature's controller and that player each draw half that many cards, rounded down. So he taps to fog something, but in response, you and the creature and the creature's controller and the player that creature is attacking draw half the card equal to its power. So if you fog a 6/6, both players draw 3 cards. Swans of Bryn Argyle in the command zone. Resource will deal damage to swans, prevent that damage, and drop any cards. Kind of raids like him, right? I got no idea. I think he's cool just alone because of like the dynamic he provides, right? Like, I imagine politics in Commander with this guy go insanely hard. They gotta go insanely hard, right? They have to go nuts, right? Just prevent damage, give players card draw. That's got to be nuts. That's gotta go crazy. That's got to go crazy. So I'm gonna say I think that how good this guy is varies on two things. One, how good you are at actually conversing with people and like making deals, being political, having just like productive conversations that are gonna help you over the course of the game. And two, what the pot is, because some players will just say, no, fuck you, I'm not doing anything you say, die. If that happens, it's just, oh well, you're kind of screwed, right? You can't politic your way out of nuclear bombs, bro. You can't do that. If they're trigger happy, you just can't do that. I'm gonna put him at the top of B tier, or on the high end of B tier. Let me move you down to like here. He's neat. Ivor, same girl from earlier, different card. Ivor battle ready. 3 red white for a legendary human assassin warrior creature. Again, not sure that works, but okay. Why is Raven Clan Morax on... Oh. Hello? Search for a card... Okay, you know what? No. We're gonna ignore that, because she doesn't care about it. 3 red white for Vigilance Haste. Whenever Ivor attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipment controlled each opponent. I actually don't like this. I don't like this at all. So, she's great with Bloodforge Battle Axe, right? But that's about it. You don't really want to have tons of equipment because your equipment don't do anything if you have no creatures. So if you're too heavy on equipment, what happens is someone rafts and then you just have all this equipment that just does nothing. And it just sits there and dirtles and rots on the board without providing any sort of benefit. Sure, she gives you damage for some equipment, but she's a 5-mana commander. I think this is a double-edged sword. Sure, you can like load up on equipment to get high damage, but then you run the risk of people just killing Ivor, or just any creature you have in general, to make your board nullified. I don't like her. It just comes across as very like counterproductive. I'm a C tier. She's not a complete failure of a commander. I don't think. We got Ezio, Blade of Vengeance. Pay blue black 5 mana for a legendary human assassin creature, 5/5. Death Touch. Whenever an assassin, any assassin you control, this comes to a player, draw a card. Hey guys, did you know that drawing cards and getting lots of mana are two of the most like powerful things you can do in Magic? Wow. Assassins kind of need this, to be honest, because assassins are low-key are kind of like a D tier tribe. They kind of suck, but it still is just so boring. But they kind of need it. Top of C tier. Top of C tier. He's pretty boring and bland, but he gives assassins a well-needed buff, I think. We got Surtur, Fiery Jotun. 3 red for a legendary giant god warrior creature. Trample. Whenever you cast a historic spell, Surtur deals 3 damage to any target. All your artifacts become lightning bolts. So, I actually looked into this guy to see how much I'd like playing him. He seems really cool. I just don't know what the correct build of him is. Like, do you play stacks and turn your stacks pieces into, like, lightning bolts to be removal? Do you play mono red legends to just get some instant lightning bolts? Do you play just, like, generic artifact mid-range and just get some value from him? He is pretty slow because he does nothing on his own. You gotta cast historic spells afterwards for him to be good. Then again, there's lots of just good, cheap, 0-mana artifacts. You imagine you cast him and you play like a Mishra's Bauble, Lotus Petal, and Urza's Bauble all at once and deal 9 to someone's face, right? That's nuts. That's crazy. That's so cool. I don't know, man. He just reads so cool. He's a fire giant. Being able to just cast a fire giant from the command zone who gets to bolt things just feels cool. The flavor's awesome. I love it. He seems cool. I just don't know what the correct way to build him is. Turning your artifacts at least into bolts, though, I think alone makes him S tier worthy. I'm gonna move Cleopatra back down. I'll leave him there. It's fine. Actually, no, he shouldn't be an S tier. He's just a knight deck. Even if he does provide insane value, he's just a knight deck. Finally, but not least, we have Achilles Davenport. 2 blue-black, lesser human assassin creature. Free running. May cast spell for its free running cost if you dealt combat damage to a player this turn. Or commander, which, if he's your commander, it's gonna be assassin only. Menache. And then other assassins get +1/+1. 2 mana Anthem in the command zone. I know I said +1/+1 anthems aren't that good, but if you're only spending 2 mana on them, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, once again, it's just an assassin commander, right? Assassins suck. We've all affirmed this. I'll put him in D tier because he's just an assassin lord, just like the other guy was, who I forgot his name. I look again. I don't know the games. All right, I'm not aware of what everyone's name is. I'm sorry. I think that's the list. Honestly, I am happy with that. Going me when the assassins made a creed. I don't know. I never played the games. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all so much for watching. Update on the MTG Arena streams. So my main account still is not working. I made a new account just to see if the problem would be fixed of like matches not loading at all, and for some reason that did fix it. But at least I know for a fact now that it's something to do with my account, and it's not a tech issue with my PC. I know for a fact it's the case now. So all I can do is wait and hope that Wizards will reach out to me and fix it. Well, not reach out to me. I submit a ticket to them for support, and they kind of haven't really been able to fix it yet. It's kind of hard to tell if they're even trying to fix it because they have not responded in like 2 days. Even though I sent it, I messaged them back saying, hey, like my account still does not work, and nothing I do fixes it. Is there anything I can do? Are you guys issue? What can I do? And then they have not responded yet. So, if a week goes by and I get nothing from them, I might just have to do a full reset on the MTG Arena streams and just start a new account. I don't really mind that much because I didn't spend any money on my account on that one anyway, so it's not a big deal if I have to do that. But I still would like to have my account recovered and work and not be in this weird state where I can't get into matches at all. But yeah, so arena streams are postponed. I'll give it one more week at least, maybe 2. Really depends on what the support team on Wizards End tells me about this. So yeah, thank you all for watching, thank you all for tuning in. I love y'all. We're close to 1K subs. That's pretty cool. That's fun. Love that. Assassin's Creed. I have not played the games, but the commanders look cool. Not gonna lie, look cool. So, thank you all for watching. I try to be live at 4 p.m., but of course, you know, lately that has not been the case, so apologies. But yeah, social links down below: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that stuff. Go check them out if you want. Follow me on other platforms. Look at my funny tweets on Twitter, or X, I guess is the correct name now. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Hopefully this will be the last tier list for a while, because you know, product release is crazy. I promise I'll try and do something else that's productive for the next video. I promise. I swear. See ya.